So you have to walk through a construction site to get to the beach here. We just walked down from where we're staying, straight down the road to the seaside, and we ended up here at these yellow stairs and into a construction site. But the beach is behind it, trust me. Oh, so is the bungalow is these?
I don't know.
Yeah, a bungallow is a small house in England, so I'd assume that's the one with the thing on top. So what's the second one? Cravat, which would be a bed, I guess.
Yeah.
And then a chaise longue is a lounger.
Да. А карточку можно?
Конечно.
Что ты объяснишь?
Как это объяснить?
Да. Что скільки? Оце бунгало.
Это бунгало, да.
Кроваті. І оце без... Ну, вони з зонтиками, да?
Да.
А, so the bed is with the umbrella, so...
Yeah, fine. Yeah, we'll do that.
А шезлонг то просто
Это
оцей
белое.
пластиковий,
Но это
да?
50.
Один.
Вот точно. Понимаю. Зонтик открыть вам, да?
Да.
It's close to the sea. Razda Velka, is that a changing room? So we bought this, what did they call it? It's just a bed for 200 hryvnia. 320 or 340 would be £10, so it's maybe £8, something like that, maybe less, £7. Right next to the sea. And we'll go see what the sea's like, because some parts of the Black Sea, if you don't already know, we're in Odessa. Some parts of the Black Sea are full of algae and seaweed and stuff, but I think probably for this bit they probably clean it quite often. Maybe there's netting further away to stop as much as it coming in, especially because this is owned by like that restaurant, and then there's another restaurant behind us which owns more chairs. The chaise longue, as they called them, the what do they call them, sun lounges, they're 50 hryvnia, which is just over £1. These are 200, and then the ones with the tent thing behind us were 350, so just over £10. So we're gonna try out the water. It is not warm. It's cold here.
If you could just
Oh, it's not warm. So this is the Black Sea. They should call it the Green Sea. Yeah. So it's obviously it's not Miami, as Dima said I've told you in a previous video. This is Odessa. Straight over there, if you carried on swimming for a long time, you would get to Turkey, but it takes 20 hours on a boat. The Black Sea, it's huge. Maybe you don't think it's huge, but it is absolutely huge. All the Ukrainians come down here to go on holiday in the sun. You could get a really long bus over to Bulgaria or Romania, you could fly somewhere else. But when you've got the seaside with seaweed everywhere, why would you? Apparently different parts of the beaches are cleaner and stuff. This is a lot cleaner than the one we've seen. I think it might have been down there, or down there. No, it's down there. That was like completely full of seaweed. Guys on them flying floaty things like banana boats. You can rent yachts, you can rent sailboats, you can rent pedalos, you can rent floating dragons. You can rent that Batman thing. Get drinks at the bar. Drinks are really, really, really cheap here. It's what did we pay? Something just over £1 for 2 beers the other day at a nice seaside restaurant. It is, what time is it? It's about 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 AM. I'm out here in the sun. Ukraine, have you been? Have you been to Ukraine? Write it in the comments if you have. If you've not, tell me why you haven't been yet. Is it just somewhere you didn't think to go? No flights here. From the north, there's no direct flights to Odessa, so I had to go to Milan first. But you can fly directly from Manchester to Kiev. And you can fly from Poland to lots of Ukraine. So you could jump between countries, whatever, it depends if you want to come here. If you're used to going to Spain, you'll have a slight bit of a culture shock. Obviously everything's written in Cyrillic, which you can't read. But, as I showed you before, chaise-longue directly translates into Cyrillic. Instead of it calling it a sun lounger, they called it a chaise-longue. Which, do you know what chaise-longue in French? It just means long chair. So when you see French movies and French TV shows, and there's somebody lying like this on a really long sofa, but one side, that's a chaise-longue.
It's a chaise-longue.
You'd be disappointed if you were asked for a chaise-longue in like an antique shop and you ended up with a sun lounger. Plastic sun lounger. And then you built the last one, bungalow. So they're calling the thing with the 4-poster bed a bungalow. A bungalow in England is a small house with no stairs. So like no top floor. But if they call it a bungalow, is that here? So if you can read Cyrillic, you can get around. But so obviously a lot of the words don't translate directly. I have found the level of English here better than I expected. When I first came to Kiev, I expected nobody to speak English. A lot of them do. Especially working in like service sectors. Here, probably the same, maybe because like other nationalities come here, so it's best to learn English. Anyway, this is the Black Sea in Ukraine, in Odessa. It's sunny. I'm actually not too cold now, it's actually quite nice in here, but it was cold getting in. The taxi driver told me that the water was 26 degrees. No.
You need to have like a week of
30 degrees.
have sea 23, 25. I don't think it's...
No, it's quite warm now. So, follow us on this endless journey. We've just booked somewhere else. So at the end of Odessa, we've got flights to 2 other places. But so we're going to one place to transit into another plane to go somewhere else. I'll keep you guessing. Guess in the comments where you think we're going next. I'll give you a clue. They write in Cyrillic there. That's the only clue I'm giving you now. I'll give you another clue in a different video and maybe you'll guess it. I've been there before, that's your second clue. Tanya has not been there before. And that's the end of this video. I might show you some stuff walking back up there, but if not, that's the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe, click like. You can follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Video every day. As we were getting out of the sea, and Tanya just goes, "Oh look, a jellyfish." Like that was nothing, so I'm straight over there. Turn around, there's just a jellyfish flying around. So yeah, I didn't want to touch that. We're off. Oh, you can rent these, I think, per day. So it's probably got a bed, maybe a fridge. It's got a balcony.